Okay, the stream should be live now. Yep, it's out right now. I'm gonna check the volume of my mic and everything. Is it good? Yeah, it's bussin'. Okay, now I'm gonna make a post on my Instagram for. Okay, is everyone readied up? We were missing someone. Who are we missing? Stick. He left. He like quit halfway through the heat race. So I don't know. Just start it. All the settings are right. All settings are right, correct? Right, Bean? Let's go! Sheesh. Okay. In that case, I might. Let's go. It doesn't matter for PS5. If he mutes himself, I can still hear him. It doesn't matter for PS5. If he mutes himself, I can still hear him. Boom. I don't know where I gonna leave. Well, gotta wait for everyone to put in their setups. And then we'll get going with this LCQ for IOMA round 6. Just waiting on Bean Smoked. Yo, Bean Smoked, you getting ready up? Okay, let's get going. Oh shoot, let's get going. I actually hit the share button instead of the start button. A7 Squirt talking. Who should we watch? We'll watch Bean Smoked off the start. And Bean Smoke, not getting that good of a start. But A7 Squirt rips the hole shot. He's gonna pull a pretty early lead over Natrix and Trent Mobile, who are right there. Trent Mobile placed 5th place in his heat race, so he's probably looking for a transfer spot. They're all bunched together. Trent Mobile goes around A7 Squirt on the outside. A7 Squirt goes over the bars. It's a tough break for him. He got a really good start. Now I have a fat friend in 3rd place. Riding wheelies through the whoops. Looks like there's... Oh, someone just got ejected across the track. Not quite sure what that was about. I'm a fat friend though. Sure we're gonna see an Instagram post about that later. Looks like Natrix just chilling out front with I have a fat friend and Trent Mobile right behind him. Actually, Trent Mobile and I have a fat friend kind of hit each other in the air there. Having an insane battle. Bean smoked in fourth place. He's a ripping. Right behind him, you have Clapper, A7 Squirt, and Meemug all bunched up. And Meemug goes down. And so did A7 Squirt. Looks like Natric went down. I don't know if someone's lagging because some people are just kind of dying over and over and over. But oh, I have a Pfeffer almost takes out Bean Smoked. It's kind of close, but Bean Smoked gonna just go right behind him. Oh, getting sketchy. This track is really sketchy. There's a lot of braking bumps and it can kick your back end around. That's mainly so not trying to crash. Well, Bean Smoked chilling in third place. He's having a good run. Shark leaves the lobby. I'm not sure if he lagged out or if he left. But we are halfway into the race, so we're not going to be doing any restarts over that. Bean Smoked up to second. See, Bean Smoked is for sure a fan favorite here because he can throw some nasty whips. Then you have Clapper and Natrix right behind him. I have a fat friend drops down to fifth. Looks like Clapper crashed actually, so he's gonna go down to sixth, allowing I have a fat friend to get back up to fourth. Trying to see what's going on in the last place here. There's any taking outs. Trent Mobile pulling a pretty decent lead, but there's a huge battle for the transfer spot right now. With A7 Squirt trying to get in, with Bean Smoke on the bubble. A7 Squirt rails that corner. Doesn't quite get the triple in though, so he's gonna have to resort to double single. It's quite a bit slower, but he's still right on Bean Smoked. Gonna see if he can get around Bean Smoked there. He doesn't quite get the run up the inside that he wanted there. He's gonna doesn't get the triple in, but Natrix goes down and Mean Mug. So that allows actually no, Natrix went down. Mean Mug moved up into fifth. But now A7 Squirt's up into fourth place right now with Mean Mug right behind him. Looks like there's a two-way battle between Ivan Fatfriend and Bean Smoked. Now Bean Smoke's chilling in third place after being right on the bubble. Ivan Fatfriend railing that corner. There's still a heated battle over the transfer spot between A7 Squirt and Natrix. They both get the triple in clean. Both get that section the way you want to get it. They've actually reeled into Bean Smoke and I have a fat friend, so this could turn into a four-way battle again. Trent Mobile has just pulled a huge lead over everyone right now, though. And Natrix messes up, but Bean Smoke goes down. So now the two teammates are battling over a transfer spot. They are gonna have 2 laps to go. They beat time to the thing, so they're gonna have 2 laps to go now. So it allows a little bit more time for battling. Clapper going up the inside of Bean Smoked. Looks like he's going to try to get around Natrix for the transfer spot. He is on the outside right now. He's going to go to the inside. Kind of cleans out Natrix. That was a little bit dirty. I don't know. I'm going to give him a warning over that one. Looks like he slowed up, though, to let him go. I don't know, though. That was really sketchy. He might get challenged for that one. Bean Smoke goes down. So now Bean Smoked and Natrix are out of transfer spots after doing really good in the start. Now Clapper's gonna try to make his way up into the makes his Miedema goes down. That allows Clapper to get into the transfer spot. Now there's a huge battle for the transfer spot. Four-way battle. So if Clapper makes one mistake, he's gonna drop down to seventh place. Actually, eighth place. No, seventh place. Never mind. Mm, 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 mm. Right now, Mean Mug is trying to catch up to Clapper. Natrix got pretty much taken out by Clapper, so if he catches up, I don't think it's going to be a pretty clean pass on him. Mean Mug goes down, though. That allows Natrix to get up into fifth place. It is last lap. Clapper does wait up and gives Natrix a transfer spot. That was very good sportsmanship from Clapper. Respect for Clapper for letting Natrix get that transfer spot. Oh, that was a good heat race. Just got to get picture. Yeah, I think Natrix should get a golden star for that. Mm-hmm. I need to go take a picture of this. Okay. Well, that was a pretty good LCQ. Got to get that final made. Image posted. Okay, so now I gotta go make that final. And then we'll get underway with the main event. We're making good time today. Then we'll get underway with the main event. Boom. Well, this is always that awkward time where it's in between races. So, I guess I gotta start freestyling. Never mind. Dude, I could start freestyling though. I'm not gonna start freestyling. But could you imagine if I started freestyling? That'd be kind of sick. Race length, realistic, class 450 qualifying? No, there's not. Well, that's the lobby. Now I just gotta invite everyone. After I mute Natrix and Nick McLeod, because there's some crazy buckaroos. Beansmoke, you made it to the final, right? You didn't? Okay. Axis, of course he made it. Hmm. Well, I got nothing else to talk about right now. So I guess I'll talk about that I got a laptop. So once I figure out Streamlabs, I'll be able to stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, which is sick. And yeah. Okay, that's 5 people. So Bull GGN. No, I already written. Yes, I gotta do Rdizzle. Who did someone ask in chat for gate picks? Yeah, there's no gate picks. We don't. That's just. It's too hard because when you put someone on a gate pick, it switches someone else's gate pick. So anyone in the comments vote to hear a freestyle? I mean, actually, since I know it's not possible, if yeah, there's no way. I was just gonna say, if the stream somehow gets 10 likes, I'll freestyle. But there's not even 10 people in here, so there's no way. Nick McLeod's gonna go on like 10 different accounts and like it from each account. Trent Mobile. I have a fat friend. And A7 squirt. Okay. I sent out invites for everyone now. So, I sent them out. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't gonna leave. Hey, hey, hey. Dude. Ah. Yo, so it looks like people want to hear a freestyle. You know, I'll like it too. Screw it, I'm gonna like it too. We're waiting on one person who we're missing. If you can spot who we're missing, I'll give you a high five. Okay, we got Yosh. Actually, no, yeah, we got Yoshimura. We got Nick McLeod. Actually, do we? Yeah, we do. Okay. We got is Axis in here? Yo, Axis is in. Oh yeah, he is. No mind. Is I went. Oh, it's Hockey Drew we're missing. Oh, he always is the last one to join though too. So you know, I'll send him another one. But now I gotta give Yoshimura a high five. I don't really know how I'm gonna manage that. Oh, dude, how am I supposed to give him a high five? I can't just dip out on it. Okay, Taki Drew join now. Just gonna double check my settings. We got private. It's realistic or anything. Freestyle love song. What? See, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I might actually, that might be kind of fire. Okay, a love song. That's like something new. Huh. Has anyone actually done that before? I could be the first one. Okay, race length, realistic, standard, class type 450, qualifying no, collisions on, physics advanced, and we got San Diego. Everyone ready up? Boldy Jen's flashing his ready up thing. He's very impatient. Well, looks like we're gonna get going. You boys ready to bark? I know Nick's ready to bark. We're gonna watch him on the start again. He got the whole shot last time, so he better get the whole shot again. And now that I said this, he's gonna jump the start and he's gonna get a terrible start. 100%. Hmm. How did Axis run a 52? That's just insane. That man has egos. Do a freestyle. Ah, nothing. Okay. Waiting for Iowa Hawkeyes to ready up, and he readied up. Okay, let's get this main event underway. Okay, I mean, we just need. Okay, wait, who's this? I thought I was gonna watch Nick off the start. Uh-oh. I'm not watching him off the start. Oh, I'm watching him. Oh, and he does not get a good start this time. But Iowa Hawkeyes pulls the whole shot. Trent Mobiles was right on him. Trent Mobile having a really good day today. Oh, and Iowa Hawkeyes gets launched off the track. It's a tough break for him. Trent Mobile out front. He's been having a really good day with a lot of good starts. Doesn't get the triple in though. Natrix gets the triple in. Natrix, the first place. He's straight ripping. Pulls a huge gap. I have a fat friend goes down again. Not having a very good day. Oh my, they're going 5 wide and people are crashing everywhere. This is sketchy right now. Looks like it's Hockey Drew got around Nick McLeod for the lead. Axis is in 7th place. Hope, wondering if he can get his way back up into first, but it's Hockey Drew's out front now, so he might be able to pull away. Nick McLeod and Matrix, the two teammates, 2 and 3. They're gonna try to end the G Fuel win streak by making they're just gonna. I think that's what everyone's trying to do right now. They're trying to end that win streak that G Fuel has, and it's always been Axis first, it's Hockey Drew second, and Parker in third. So if anyone can put an end to that, that'd be pretty cool. Bull DGN is in Bull DGN's in 4th. He got a good start compared to what he used to be doing. Looks like there's a little bit of laggage from Rd.6. Hopefully that doesn't become a problem for him. Looks like a couple people are having little leg problems. At least not my internet. It's Hockey Drew still up front. Nick McLeod and Natrix are ripping right now. Axis moved his way up into 6th place, and he's right behind Parker and Bull. Axis is able to go up the inside of Parker to get up into the top 5. He's going to try to set his sights on Bull. Rdizzle right behind A7 Squirt. Rdizzle rides a wheelie and he's going to try to cut underneath. Couldn't make the cut underneath happen. A7 Squirt railed that corner. A7 Squirt's also having a really good race today. But we all know who's not having a good race. I have a fat friend. A7 Squirt goes down. Then his bike gets landed on by Rdizzle. That also allows I have a fat friend to get by him too. And then McLeod Nick reeled in its Hockey Drew. This would be really cool if he's able to pass him. Nick McLeod was in the chat earlier trying to get me to freestyle. And if he wins this race, I will freestyle. Mark my words. But he needs to win the race. Oh, and he goes down. Well, he drops down to fourth now. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. But now he's passed Bully again back, so he's back into third place. But now Axis is right on him. Axis having a tough time getting around Bull. Parker's even trying to get by Axis now. Looks to me that... What's going on here? Bull DGN trying to get around Nick McLeod. Nick McLeod jumps way lower than him. Oh, Nick McLeod kind of pushes him up, but that was clean. That also allows Axis to get by Bull. Just some rubbing there. Now Axis is right on Nick McLeod. Axis started back in 7th place, first lap. So he's able to recover pretty well. Nick McLeod is ripping today, though. He pulled a whole shot last race for round 5. But now this time, he's just able to make him stay in the front of the pack. Axis went down, dropping all the way back down to 7th place. He's able to get by Bull right away, though. So Axis just lost all the ground he made up. It's Hockey Drew is completely gone from everyone. He's got probably a 10-second lead. Then Natrix in second with Nick McLeod right behind them. They've been racing really good today. Their teammate, Bean Smoked, was just out of a transfer spot. Nick McLeod, Natrix went down. So Nick McLeod's back into second place after his crash when he was right behind his Hockey Drew. Now they're all bunched up with each other. They're almost as close as what they would be first lap. Axis goes down again. He's down to 8th now. That's even worse than he was on the first lap. So Axis not having a good race. Nick McLeod and Natrix though are just ripping. It's crazy how fast they are. And then Yoshimura now, also on the same team as them. So Press X Racing is 2, 3, and 4 right now. They are really trying to put a dent in that G Fuel team. Looks like that was Iowa Hawkeyes that just went down. He goes down again. So he drops down to 9th. Axis back up to 6th. He's got a huge way to work ahead of him, though, to get back up to Itaki Drew. Itaki Drew's 2 sections ahead of him. Artizel up into 5th. He's racing pretty good. He had a really good night at AOSX, so he's trying to carry that momentum into this tournament, too. Yoshimura just almost died with Natrix. They both got kind of pushed off the track, and Natrix bike shot up into the air. Now Natrix dropped down to 7th place. Now Axis up into 4th. So Axis has made a run back up through the pack. Axis cuts kind of the inside of the track. Lucky he didn't get a reset there. He gets insane speed through that section. Now he's right on Yoshimura. Nick McLeod has pulled away from Yoshimura and Axis, though. So he's got pretty big breathing room between Axis to maybe stay ahead of him. Axis gets around Yoshimura on the inside. So Axis, who has won every single race in this tournament so far, has made his way back up to 3rd from 8th place. We're almost halfway through this race, and everyone's still really close. Artizel and Parker having a battle now. It's like Parker trying to catch up to Dizzle. Parker tries making a move on the inside, but he can't make it happen. Looks like they're gonna follow him to the inside. It's gonna be whoever gets this section cleaner. Dizzle over jumps it a little bit, kind of pushes him to the outside. Parker's able to cut back underneath him and get in front of him. That was a very good racing move for him there. Axis has ran down Nick McLeod. Nick McLeod still in second place, though. Straight ripping. It looks like Parker's in fifth place, so Parker has any chances of keeping the G Fuel win streak. He's going to have to make a couple passes. He's got a long way to go, though. Itaki Drew running into lap traffic already with A7 Squirt. It's A7 Squirt's first A-main appearance. He had a very good first start of the race, though. Looks like it just hasn't been going his way, though, so he's dropped back really far. Not giving up, though. Axis got around Nick McLeod for second place. Nick McLeod's still in third, though. He's really trying to put that, to end that G Fuel win streak. He's got Yoshimura right behind him, too. So these two Press X Racing guys are going to try to stay up in that top three spot. Artizel and Parker battling for fifth place right now. Looks like Dizzle makes a little bit of a mistake, and that allows Parker to go up his inside. We'll do a halfway rundown right now. We got Itaki Drew in first with a sizable lead over Axis, and then right behind Axis is Nick McLeod. Then a little ways behind Nick McLeod, you got Yoshimura. Then Parker and Dizzle right behind him. Bull DGN's a little bit further back, and then a little ways back from Bull DGN is Iowa Hawkeyes. Then you have Natrix, who dropped back to ninth after being in second place for a good portion of the first half of the race. Then in 10th, you have Iowa Fat Friend, who's trying to make a move on Natrix. Looks like he isn't able to make it stick. Then you have Trent Mobile in 11th place, and then A7 Squirt in 12th. Let's see if Axis is reeling. Axis hasn't made up much ground on Itaki Drew, and Nick McLeod is staying right on Axis. So Nick McLeod having a great race. Really putting Press X Racing on the map. Almost goes over the bars there, though. Maybe throw a whip for the fans. Nope. Yoshimura also making a good run. He's pulled away from Parker and Dizzle quite a bit. It's like Bull DGN is catching up to Dizzle. Bull DGN goes down. So, never mind what I said there. But Iowa Hawkeyes goes off the track. Looks like he's going to get passed by Natrix. They're going to go side by side over the triple. A7 Squirt is going to be lapped by a bunch of people now. It looks like he is right in front of Nick McLeod. So Axis and Itaki Drew have already passed him. Just going to watch to make sure that he pulls over in a safe place so he doesn't ruin Nick McLeod's race. Yep, he lets Nick McLeod go around him on the outside like a good lapper should. Makes me wonder where Trent Mobile is. Trent Mobile just let... Was that Axis or Itaki Drew? He just let Itaki Drew by. So I hope he does the same for Axis to give everyone the equal chance they can get. Yeah, Axis hasn't been making up any ground on Itaki Drew. Itaki Drew's just been ripping. Right now, Parker's down in 6th. So, it's going to be really hard for him to keep that G Fuel win streak going for 1-2-3. But looks like G Fuel is still going to be able to go 1-2 because they got a decent lead over Nick McLeod in third. All the lappers are doing a good job of moving out of the way. There's not really any battles going on other than Dizzle and Parker. We'll go into helmet cam. Parker as he tries to get past Dizzle. Looks like he's not really making up much ground on him. Looks like they're running about the same pace. He chases the triple in, so Dizzle's able to pull away from him quite a bit. Dizzle making it, he's doing pretty well. He's in 5th place. He's usually back in 7th or 8th place for these races, so he's doing pretty good right now. Yoshimura. Looks like Dizzle might even be closing in on Yoshimura. Looks like there's a lapper in between them though. The lapper goes down and just lets Dizzle go by. Doesn't want to mess him up. Looks like it's Axis has reeled in its Hockey Drew. Its Hockey Drew must have been making a lot of mistakes because he had a huge lead over him. Axis is going to try to put the power down to catch up to him. We're just going to have to... Axis has won all the races so far, and he's going to want to keep that win streak alive. He's really running down Itaki Drew right now. Yeah, he's right behind him, so... There aren't really any other battles going on, but the first place battle is always the best battle, so... Hopefully Axis can close in a little bit closer so that they can start slicing and dicing. There's 4 minutes left in this race. That's still a lot of time for a lot of things to happen. Axis is right on Itaki Drew now. He's going to try to make a run in this corner. Rails the corner. Gets the triple clean. And gets by Itaki Drew. Itaki Drew had a huge lead at the beginning of the race. I'm not sure what happened to make him drop back so far. He's got to be pretty sad though. He had that almost wrapped up. He's not letting Axis get away from him though. So he's gonna try to make a run back on Axis. I would say this is probably the most mistake-prone track, just because of how wacky the scaling in the track is. Like there's braking bumps everywhere. The finish line is super hard to clear from the inside because it's just bumpy all the way up. And then on the inside after the finish line, it's really hard to not have your back end slide out. Natrix and IOMA are battling right now. Looks like IOMA trying to get around Natrix. They both get the triple in pretty clean. IOMA encased it a little bit, but he's still right there. Oh, tries to go underneath him. Makes a little bit of a mistake there. That's actually the lap. That's Iowa Hawkeyes who got around Iowa Fafrin. So this battle just turned into a 3-way battle. Looks like Axis is coming to lap them though pretty soon, so I'm gonna have to warn all 3 of them. Once Axis gets a little bit closer, I'm actually gonna warn them right now. Just so they know that the leader's coming. Okay, I have a Favre does a nice job getting out of Axis's way. Looks like they all do a nice job getting out of his way. Yeah, they all do a nice job getting out of his way. The only battle that really got broken up was that Natrix was able to pull a little bit of ahead. But when Natrix has to pull over for Axis to get by, they should all even up again. I'm going to give him one more warning, just so he knows that Axis is right on him. Trent Mobile about to get lapped by Rd.6. He moves over and gets out of the way, along with Parker. Natrix lets Axis go by, and he slots in right in front of Iowa Hawkeyes. Isn't able to clear the finish line, though. So Iowa Hawkeyes gets by him. Iowa Pfeffern's still right behind him. If you guys are ever looking for a little race to do, the Fat Friends are actually hosting a race through AOSX. It's called the Heavyweight Invitational, and you can go to their Instagram, the Fat Friends, and sign up for that. It's just going to be a fun race. There's cash prizes. Trying to get more signups for that, so if you're ever looking for a race to do, just head over there and just sign up. See if you get the invitation. Axis pulled away from its hockey Drew. Nick McLeod's still in third place. He's ripping. Yoshimir is pretty close behind him, though. That would be so cool if Nick McLeod could get third place. He would end the G Fuel streak, and he would also get his best place of his entire career. Axis pulling tear-offs. It's the final lap. Axis has been dominant all day. Set the fastest qualifying time, won his heat race, and now he's going to win the main again. It's going to be 6 in a row for Axis for heat final wins. It's also 6 in a row for G Fuel being top 2. So Axis making his way around the second to last corner. Gets that jump clean, goes in the 90 degree before the corner, and takes the win. It's Hockey Drew in second place, not too far behind. Messes up, hits the pole. Nick McLeod couldn't quite get there. Nick McLeod, though, is in third place. Gets a third place thing. Press X Racing defeats the G Fuel Racing streak. That's absolutely insane. This is stacked heat race, everything, and he just comes in and gets third place. So the final results for the race is Axis, It's Hockey Drew, Nick McLeod, Yoshimura, Parker, Dizzle, Iowa Hawkeyes, Bull DGN, I Have a Fat Friend, Natrix, Trent Mobile, and A7 Squirt. That was an insane race. The G Fuel win streak got ended. So that's going to be with Nick McLeod coming in third place. Nick McLeod was absolutely ripping this week. Hopefully, Press X Racing can continue that streak on for the next couple races. But, anyhow, thanks for tuning in for round 6 of IOMA PlayStation. And we will see you next week.